Have you ever seen a celebrity couple go public, and just when you're starting to believe in them, boom, they break up? No warning, no long story, just over. And you're left sitting there like, wait, didn't they just start dating? Yeah. If you've been following Korean entertainment for a while, you already know this happens a lot. In fact, some of the most talked about K-celebrity couples didn't last years or even months. Some ended almost as quickly as they began. So what's really going on? Why do some Korean celebrity couples break up so fast? Is it the pressure, the schedules, or something we don't even see? Well, in today's video, we're diving into the Korean celebrity couples who broke up shortly after dating, including big names like Lee Min-ho, Ahn Bo Hyun, and more. Some of these breakups shocked fans, some felt sudden, and some still leave people asking questions. So make sure you stay until the end, because a few of these stories might completely surprise you. All right, let's get into it. Number 10. Ahn Bo Hyun and Jisoo Blackpink. Let's start with one of the most recent and talked about couples, Ahn Bo Hyun and Jisoo. When news broke that the two were dating, fans were actually pretty supportive. It felt refreshing. A popular actor and a global K-pop star, both at the peak of their careers, deciding to date openly. People were curious, excited, and honestly hopeful. But then, just a few months later, the news came out. They had broken up. And the reason? Busy schedules. Now, that might sound simple, but when you really think about it, it makes sense. Jisoo was juggling Blackpink's global activities, brand deals, and acting projects. Ahn Bo Hyun was also busy with filming and his own career. Two extremely packed schedules, trying to maintain a relationship. That's not easy. And while the breakup wasn't dramatic, it still left fans a little disappointed. Because just when people started getting used to the idea of them, it was already over. Number 9. Lee Min-ho and Bae Suzy. Now this was huge. Lee Min-ho and Suzy were once considered one of the most iconic celebrity couples in Korea. When their relationship was revealed, it became instant headlines. Top actor, top idol actress. It felt like a perfect match. They dated publicly and fans followed their relationship closely. But eventually, they broke up. Now, compared to others on this list, their relationship lasted longer. But in the world of celebrity expectations, it still felt too short for something that big. Again, the reason pointed to busy schedules, career priorities. And that seems to be a recurring theme. Because when two people are both at the top of their careers, time becomes the biggest challenge. Number 8. Kai EXO and Jennie Blackpink. At number 8, we have a couple that absolutely broke the internet when they were revealed. Kai and Jennie. This was one of those relationships that nobody expected, but once it was out, everyone was talking about it. Fans from both sides had mixed reactions. Some supported them. Some were shocked. But before things could even settle, the breakup news came. And again, it didn't last long. One of the main reasons, pressure. Being part of two of the biggest K-pop groups in the world means constant attention. Every move is watched. Every detail is analyzed. And maintaining a relationship under that kind of spotlight, it's incredibly difficult. Number 7. Song Kang and Han So Hee rumored. Now, this one is a bit different. Song Kang and Han So Hee were never officially confirmed as a real couple, but their chemistry nevertheless was so intense. Fans were convinced something was going on. Rumors started spreading. People began shipping them heavily. But in reality, There was no confirmed relationship. Still, the emotional investment from fans made it feel like a breakup when nothing was ever officially there. And that shows just how powerful on-screen chemistry can be. Number 6. Hyun and Dawn. Now, this couple is actually very different from the others because Hyun-A and Dawn didn't break up quickly. In fact, they stayed together for years. But when they finally broke up, it shocked everyone. Why are they on this list? Because their story shows something important. Even strong long-term relationships in the industry can end suddenly, no matter how real they seem. And that adds another layer to understanding why some couples don't last long at all. Number 5. IU and Yang Ki-ha. At number 5, we have IU and Yang Ki-ha. Their relationship was known to the public, and fans respected their privacy. They dated for a while, but eventually went their separate ways. The reason? Once again, busy schedules, different life paths. And while their breakup wasn't sudden in a dramatic way, it still highlights how difficult it is to maintain a relationship in this industry. All right, welcome back. Now, this is where things get even more shocking, because in part 1 we talked about couples that ended quickly, but some of them still had time to develop, to grow, to at least give fans a chance to believe in them. But in this part, we're talking about relationships that ended so fast, it almost felt unreal. The kind of breakups that make you stop and think, wait, did they even have time to date? So let's jump right in. Number 4, Lee Seung-gi and Lee Da-in. At number 4, we have Lee Seung-gi and Lee Da-in. Now, this relationship was surrounded by attention from the very beginning. When it became public, reactions were mixed. Some fans supported them, others not so much. There was a lot of discussion, a lot of opinions, and a lot of pressure coming from the public. And when a relationship starts under that kind of spotlight, it's already difficult. Now, while their relationship didn't end immediately in a dramatic breakup at first, the constant attention and criticism made everything more intense. And it shows something important. Sometimes it's not the relationship itself that ends things quickly. It's the pressure around it. Number 3, Kang Daniel and Ji Hyo twice. Coming in at number 3, we have Kang Daniel and Ji Hyo. When this couple was revealed, fans were surprised, but many were also supportive. Both were respected idols. Both had strong careers. It seemed like a solid match. But then, not long after, they broke up. And once again, the main reasons were busy schedules, lack of time. Now, this might sound repetitive, but that's because it's real. In K-pop, idols don't just work a normal schedule. They train, perform, travel, promote all at an intense level. And maintaining a relationship in that environment is incredibly hard. Number 2, Jennie Blackpink and G-Dragon. Big Bang. Rumored/reported. At number 2, we have one of the most talked about rumored couples, Jennie and G-Dragon. Now, this relationship was never fully confirmed in the traditional way, but reports suggested they were dating and fans immediately reacted. 2 major stars, 2 huge fan bases, and naturally, a lot of attention. But then, not long after those reports, rumors of a breakup started appearing. Again, nothing officially confirmed in detail. But the story quickly shifted from they're dating to they've already broken up. And that kind of fast transition, it's exactly what makes situations like this so confusing. Because fans barely have time to process one rumor before the next one appears. Number 1, Hyeri and Ryu Jun-yeol. All right, here we are. Number 1, and this one hit fans really hard. Hyeri and Ryu Jun-yeol. Now, unlike some of the other couples on this list, their relationship actually lasted for several years. They met through Reply 1988, and fans absolutely loved them together. They felt real. They felt stable. They felt long term, which is exactly why their breakup was so shocking. Because even though they didn't break up quickly at the beginning, when it ended, it felt sudden, and it reminded people of something important. Even relationships that seem strong can still end unexpectedly. And in an industry like this, nothing is guaranteed. Why do these relationships end so fast? Now that we've gone through the list, let's talk about the bigger picture. Why does this keep happening? Why do so many Korean celebrity couples break up so quickly? There isn't just one answer, but there are a few major reasons. 1. Extreme schedules. This is probably the biggest factor. Filming, touring, promotions, travel. There's barely any time left for personal life, and relationships need time. Without it, they struggle. 2. Public pressure. Every move is watched. Every interaction is analyzed. Every rumor spreads instantly. And that kind of pressure can make even simple relationships feel overwhelming. 3. Fan expectations. Fans play a big role too. Some support relationships, but others prefer idols to remain single in their image. And that creates tension. 4. Privacy issues. Dating in private is already hard. Dating while being constantly followed by cameras and media, even harder. Love versus reality. At the end of the day, these stories show something very real. Celebrity relationships might look glamorous from the outside, but behind the scenes, they're complicated. They require time, understanding, and privacy, things that are often limited in the entertainment industry. Final thoughts. So there you have it. Korean celebrity couples who broke up shortly after dating. Some relationships ended quietly, some ended suddenly, and some left fans completely shocked. But if there's one thing we can learn from all of this, it's that being in love as a celebrity is very different from real life. Because it's not just about two people. It's about schedules, pressure, public opinion, and constant attention.